Hello. I wanted to take a few moments with you today and work on a few different stretches that you can do while you're either at work or at your desk space. These are great ways to help relax the mind and the body and just to take a break in your busy day. So this segment will focus more on stretches you can do for the upper body. So depending on your area, your space, when you need to take your break, a really great thing that you can do is a lot of times we suffer as professionals working on computers with eye strain. So if you'd like to, you can remove glasses, anything like that, and give your eyes a break. We're going to practice a technique called eye cupping. So what you're going to do is you're going to rub your hands together, generating a little bit of heat as well as giving those fingers a break. And then you're going to take the heel of the hand and cup your eyes. So you can go ahead and try this at home. So I like to just rest the heel of the hand, making a little cup around that eye socket, gently close the eyes, and just take a breath or two here. Just giving those eyes a break if you've been looking at screens for a long time. This can be a great way to just take a short break. And while we're doing this eye cupping, as soon as you sort of connect with the breath and breathe in a few times, I invite you now to release that little cup around the eye and maybe just take a moment and gently tap around the eye sockets themselves. You can do this with eyes open or closed, or perhaps rub at the temples or the forehead, anywhere where you might feel a bit of tension, just to help reduce eye strain. Good. And then having done that, let's go ahead and take a moment and just shake out the fingers. Yeah. Good. Maybe circle the wrists a little bit, just releasing any tension in the hands, articulate through the fingers, just giving them a break. Good. From there, let's just lace those fingers together, and you can just do this right at your desk and flex those palms, stretch it forward. If it feels appropriate for you, you can go ahead and stretch forward for a seated cat stretch. Feel free to, you can use your desk, use your table, use your surfaces to help stretch. So if this feels good, you can reach those fingertips forward, releasing any tension in that back, making sure to breathe this whole time. A lot of times we're holding the breath, and deep breathing can help us relax. And then we'll go ahead and just slowly round through that spine. Let's take a moment and work through the shoulders a bit, doing some nice shoulder rolls. So you can just roll those shoulders back. Good. Releasing any tension you may be holding on there. Good. Maybe one or two more. Just right at your desk. Great. And then if you'd like, let's just take a moment to stretch the neck as well. I'll turn just slightly towards you. So you can, in your own time, just take one ear towards the shoulder. And this doesn't have to. For a lot of people, your neck, you're probably feeling a stretch right here. You can always, though, if it feels right for you, maybe gently place a hand on the head, or you can even take the opposite fingertips and maybe reach down and touch your chair or your desk, just elongating that stretch through the neck. Make sure to breathe. We'll inhale, come on up, and switch. Once more, taking any variation, maybe nothing, or placing a hand on the head, fingertips reaching out. Great. And then when you're ready on an inhalation, gently floating that head up. And if you'd like, you can gently tuck the chin towards the chest. And here I just like to add a bit of movement, maybe moving the head side to side, doing whatever feels good to just kind of work the little kinks out of the neck. Great. And then when you're ready, slowly sit back up to nice and vertical. So let's go ahead and do a couple gentle spinal twists here, and we'll slowly increase the activity, but we'll start off nice and slow. So again, from your chair seated position, you can sit up nice and tall. And then just very gently, it's up to you again and your body. You can reach a hand over and gently twist. Maybe using the chair even, but of course not forcing. And then we'll go the other way. Gentle twist to the other side. Good. And then we'll come back to center. Great. And then we'll go ahead and from our nice seated position, we'll get a little bit more vigorous now, and I invite you, if it feels appropriate to do so, to just reach your hands up. Maybe you want to clasp those hands and stretch it up, maybe opening that chest. Maybe try leaning over to one side. Good. And then the other side. Just taking this much needed break in your work day. And back to center. If you'd like to try your spinal twist once more with arms, you're going to inhale, bring one arm forward, other arm back. Maybe you hold on again to your chair. It's up to you. You can rest your hand on your desk or table. Gentle twist. And then if you'd like to try other way, you can reach up and twist. Good. Nice job. Let's go ahead and come back to center. A stretch I really like when you're really wanting to take a break while you work is you can shut your laptop down, and then you can use your table to help you relax. So I like to just right from my desk area, just reach those hands forward and let everything gently stretch forward. This is a great one, and there's lots of other variations too. If you'd like to try, walk your fingertips over to the right of your desk or table, just in this nice forward fold. Good. And then try walking the fingers to the left. Just a little walk over. So you really get back into separating those shoulder blades, all those beautiful, strong back muscles, the lats. Good. And then back to center. You can slowly roll all of that up. Good. And then a couple more ways you can stretch the upper body while getting the lower body as well is you can work through a forward fold. So what I like to do, and you can feel free at home to push your chair maybe away from your area just a bit, is you can start with your knees bent. And then what I like to do is just begin maybe with a nice big inhale. You can bring arms up and then gently fold forward to your comfort level. So those knees can be bent. You can just come forward, or perhaps you can touch the toes. It's up to you. Or one of my favorites, sometimes you can clasp onto your elbows and then just let everything fold forward. Good. So you might feel a bit of stretch in the legs, but this is mostly for our back, that low back. And do remember, as you're doing these stretches, this is a nice time out for you. Maybe you could have some soft music playing in the background, and just remember to breathe. Good. One more nice big inhale here. And exhale. Great. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly come on up. Good. Nice job. One more exercise I'd like to share with you that focuses and targets more the upper body that you can do from home is you can utilize your wall space, if you have any empty wall space at home, to stretch out the shoulder girdle as well. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move my chair and just adjust this a bit. Is in your space, regardless of where it is, I'm sure you can find an empty space or door frame, and you can use this to really help open the chest and the shoulders. So what I invite you to do is go ahead and place one hand on your empty wall space, and you can feel free to move this back, forward, up or down as suits you. Once you have your hand on your space, I just invite you, again with nice easy breath, to start walking slightly away. So I take the feet and start walking slightly towards the center of our room. And again, this will be different for everyone. And what you're going to do is keep walking until you feel a stretch in the front of the shoulder. This is called a shoulder pigeon. So we're stretching through that shoulder. And again, I'm demonstrating kind of far from the wall, but you can feel free, depending on your space, to come in a bit closer. Sometimes that works as well. And this same type of concept can work possibly with the chair too. So just give it a try. Again, just starting to move the body away from that arm. Good. Let's see if we can try this on the other side. So I slowly like to walk back to center, place a hand, middle, high, low, wherever best suits you, and then slowly walk away from that arm to rotate away from the arm. Yep. And as you see, you start to open that chest, feel that great shoulder stretch. Good. And then when you're ready, you can slowly start to release that. Great. All right, so there are a few shoulder stretches for you. Stay tuned. We're going to do some lower body desk stretches as well.